Here we have a Apple Pencil, first generation. It's poking out the end of the iPad Pro like that in a slightly odd fashion. It's because this is how you actually charge it. The second generation, I think it just kind of charges by being clipped onto the side, but this you have to actually poke it in there to give it a charge. That's how it works. I don't particularly like it because sooner or later that is going to snap. Someone's going to leave it lying around. Someone's going to forget, jump on it, crack. I can see it. I can hear it happening already. But anyway, I don't have a choice because that's how it works. And you get this little lid, pen top, whatever it is, and it's sort of magnetic actually. Look, so maybe that's an attempt to stop it from being lost because there it is, magnetizing, because that is infinitely losable as well. Whoa, where's the lid gone? I'll never find it again. But again, so there's sorry, I'm moaning, but there's two little gripes there. I don't like the way that plugs in there and is very vulnerable looking, and I don't know why that's very easy to lose. But providing it doesn't break and I don't lose this, then it doesn't really matter. And I'm just moaning and ranting for no real reason. Anyway, on to the actual video. What I'm going to do is do a bit of Apple penciling. I'm going to use, got an app on the iPad Pro here, which is, bear with, got a few of the Adobe ones actually. I'm going to use Adobe Draw, quite like that, and see what we can do. Now beforehand I've already scribbled something out here just very roughly, using just a regular pen on some lined paper. It's a cat. I haven't even decided where his tail's going to be, or if he's got his eyes closed or open. Anywho, and then there's probably going to be this fish in this bowl as well, which I might do that, actually tackle that separately. And I've actually drawn some feet from a disgruntled or disappointed or loving owner. Anywho, the idea is I'm going to take a photo of that, and then on Adobe Draw I'm going to like sort of trace over it, make it nice, and then I'm going to, once I've got my lines done, I'm going to actually colour it in. I might swap and do that on the desktop PC once I've got the lines. So essentially I'm going to use the Apple Pencil because it's very intuitive for drawing line art. Once I've got the line art, I'm probably going to move on to something else, maybe a wacom, to colour it all in and finish it off. So let's go. Before I start though, actually, it's got a lovely feel, this pencil. They're not cheap, and I've bought this second hand. So I've got it a bit cheaper. They feel nice in the hand, sort of quite heavy, but nice weighting. It's not sort of going to topple out of your hand. Nice to hold, and it's very smooth. And I think I heard someone recommending getting like a matte screen protector cover so that it's easier. It doesn't sort of slide around so much actually on the iPad surface. I've not done that, and I've not bought one of those kind of, sort of nylon hand finger kind of coverers to stop the sort of the friction as you're drawing. But maybe in time I will. But yeah, the pencil feels lovely. It's made of, I don't know what it's made of. It's a very smooth surface. It looks pretty good too. Right, so I've actually just done the line art. It was something I wasn't going to film because it takes quite a while, and you can see here in the app that I've got some layers. So the first layer here, this is my line art, which is sort of the black that I've gone over. Underneath, I'm just switch the line art off. Actually, I'll just turn it down. No, I'll switch it off. Double tap should yes, let me switch it off. And then if I go back to the screen, you can see this is just a photograph basically of the the artwork that I drew with a pen. So I made a few decisions about like the eyes and the tail. Put the lines back on, made the tail curve round, and I made the eyes open. And if I just switch off the underlying sketch, you can now see just the line art, which looks nice and clean. As I say, I spent a bit of time. I do find the apps a bit weird sometimes. You do that and nothing happens. And actually what I have done is I've drawn a little bit. Yeah, so it looks pretty good. it's nice to use. I like the way this, you can really change the size very easily by moving up and down. So I've been using quite a small brush, but then zooming in so I can get some real nice detail. So if I wanted to put some more lines here, for example. Very intuitive, you know, if you like drawing with a pencil, and I'm guessing most people do. I was, yeah, I learned with a pencil. I guess today's kids maybe just learn straight learn digitally. Gonna do some little veins. The level of the level of sensitivity is pretty decent. Look at that. Made a bit of a boo-boo on that bit. Just there. But anyway, not bad. Let's try the other eye. It's kind of, I don't like what that's done to the image. It's made the cat look, I don't know, ill. So anyway, I'm going to just undo those. What the next task is, undo those other lines slowly, one by one. They're disappearing. The cat's eyes are healing. There we go. I'm going to get that in, like I say, to another app. Probably start colouring in with a wacom. I also need to do something with the fishbowl. Put my lines on. I like it when you put the lines on and then remove the sketch. It looks exhausted, does that fish? I've imported the three sort of assets into one Photoshop document now. Photoshop file, so I've got the cat, the bowl with the fish, and these anonymous feet.